everybody, Adrienne here with Yoga for Migraine, and I'm here to bring you a earth-based yoga practice to celebrate and honor Earth Day coming up on April 22nd in just a couple days. This is also a wonderful practice because we're just coming through the Easter and Passover weekend. We're celebrating spring, new growth, and this practice will help just connect you more to the beauty of nature, the natural world. We'll be using poses that have animal names, plant names, and even if you do this practice inside, I hope that you feel more connected to the earth and to our beautiful planet. So you don't need any prompts, but if you have, if you know you'd like to work with a blanket, folded blanket, you're welcome to grab one of those. And before we launch into this 20-minute practice, I wanted to announce that there's 2 weeks left to sign up for a free insight call with me to join Beyond Migraine. I'm taking the month of July off, and that means if you want to join our 8-week program, we've got 2 more weeks to sign up. May 9th will be the last day that you can join us until we resume again in August. So with that, let's do some yoga. So come on down to the floor or a chair, and we'll begin wiggling side to side, forward and back until you feel nice and balanced in your weight. You can close your eyes or pick one point to gaze at. And for your practice today, let's connect to a phrase that will be like your seed that you're going to plant in your subconscious, in your unconscious, to grow and grow. We're planting seeds in the garden of your mind. And this phrase is your sankalpa, your heart's deepest longing for what you want for yourself. And you'll state it in the present tense as though it were already happening. So it could be something like, I am calm, I love my life, I'm free, I am fulfilled. And repeat it to yourself 3 times, feeling the truth, feeling the emotion of that seed that we're planting now. And then open your eyes if they're closed, and we'll start with a flower breath. So imagine that you have one of your favorite flowers in your hand, and we're going to smell it and then sigh ah when you've taken your imaginary sniff. So inhale through the nose. Ah. Again, 2 more times. Sniff your beautiful flower. Ah. One more time. Ah. Good. And notice how you feel. Maybe you feel a little more uplifted, a little more awake. And now we'll come into a little flow where we're going to come back to the idea of the seed that we're planting. And we're going to turn into a seed with child's pose. With this child's pose, big toes touch, and you can keep your knees a little bit on the closer side together, but if it feels better, widen those knees and lower your forehead down. We'll keep arms to the side, imagining yourself like a flower seed being planted. Repeat your sankalpa, your intention for yourself. Feel safe and nestled into the soil. And then on your next inhale, come on up, hands behind the head, elbows wide, and we're going to imagine our arms like flower petals opening to the sun. And then elbows together, rounding the spine, draw it in, petals closing. Inhale, open up your petals, heart open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and fold. You want to add a little bit more. You're going to open your wings, open your petals, and then as you exhale, lower your hips to your heels. 2 more like that. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, down. Inhale, open your petals to the sun. And exhale, draw it down. Good. And then relax. Let's come into an eagle stretch with the arms with a toe squat. So for this, you'll come forward and curl your toes under. And this can feel intense, but you're welcome to pad your knees. And let's get some stretch into the shoulders. So arms out to a T. Let's take right arm under, left on top. You can start by hugging your shoulders and lifting the elbows. That's a great place to start with the shoulders. And that might be where you stay. Or you can move on to bring the forearms and palms up and together. So this is our eagle arms. Imagining you're sitting on a tree branch, overlooking a ravine as an eagle. Feeling steady. One more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly unwind. And let's switch. So this time, right arm comes on top. Maybe start with that hug. Hands on your shoulders. You can keep the elbows lifting slightly so they're not resting on your chest. Or you can bring the palms to touch. Breathing into whatever you're feeling. If you're starting to feel the toes and feet more. And imagine yourself on your perch as an eagle. Feeling steady and free. And then on your next exhale, let's unwind that. Come forward and just tap out those toes a little bit. I know that can feel intense. And then to just counter that, lean back. And if you can, lift your knees slightly off the floor. So that will get into the front of the feet now. And relax. Let's scooch on down to the mat for caterpillar. This is a yin version of a staff pose here, but for our yin poses, it's very relaxed and passive rather than an active stretch. So for this, legs out in front, you're welcome to pad something under you so that you feel more lifted. Maybe that's your mat or a blanket. And then we're just going to let ourselves droop, imagining yourself like a long, chunky caterpillar here. Let the head go, let the shoulders go. Breathe inside out. Imagining the color of your caterpillar, where you're resting on a leaf outside. Relax the jaw and neck. Let's take 2 more breaths here, caterpillar. And And then on your next inhale, slowly round up. Let your head be last and take one hand to the forehead to help your head come back to neutral. And take a minute here to feel, settle the head. And then we're going to come into our butterfly pose. We started off as a caterpillar and now we're going to transform into a butterfly. So you're welcome to stay there. I'm going to turn to see if you can see it. Bring the soles of the feet together. And you can be playful with this. You can flap your butterfly wings. You can take it big or a little slower and smaller. And then let's take fingertips behind. Lift the heart. Almost feel like you're lifting your waist out of your hips. Lots of space, lots of room. And then on your exhale, let's forward fold, hands in front, let your head go. Allowing this butterfly pose to open up through the hips, through the spine. Imagine yourself as a beautiful butterfly resting in the sun. And on your next inhale, slowly walk yourself back up, push your head back with your hand. And now we will transform into flower pose, flowering lotus pose. So I'll show you a couple options. The first option is to take your hands under your shins, so you're holding on, and then you're going to lean up, lean back, and lift your feet off the floor. So working a little bit of balance here. So that can be where you stay, or if you want to get a little fancier, you'll slide your hands further out and bring your index finger and thumb together and then lift up again. So you've got a little mudra with that, balancing, feeling open and strong like a flowering lotus sitting in a pond. And then exhale. Let's take those legs together and then feet a little wider than hip distance for windshield wipers, just to undo all that hip stretching we just did with butterfly. Take your time, rotating knees side to side. All right. Let's make our way up to standing now. And we'll begin with some variations on different types of tree poses. So first, let's start off in Tadasana, standing mountain pose. You can bring your feet together or hip distance, palms forward, and just feel the strength of the earth. Imagining roots coming up from the feet all the way up the body, so you're feeling grounded and rooted, feeling steady and still like a mountain. And then we're going to take the hands above the head, interlace them, and push the sky away. So we're going to do some lifts with the heels as we straighten the arms. So to begin, your hands are just resting on your head, palms turned up. And we inhale, we're going to lift the heels, lift the arms, stretch, and then exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And now hold it there. can challenge yourself by rocking side to side for swaying palm tree, heels up, or if you prefer, keep the heels down, go for that option. So now we have worked into swaying palm tree. You can play with coming up, heels up, or heels down. This is opening the side body. Imagine yourself at the palm tree at the beach, swaying side to side. All right, let's do one more. And release. Roll those shoulders back and down. And then forward. Good. Now we can't do an earth-based yoga practice without tree pose. So let's go into some options for our tree pose, a balancing pose. Let's anchor your right foot down on the floor. And option one is to bring your the arch of the left foot into the ankle. Knee open. Hands can be at the heart. So this is a great way to balance. You can be near a wall as well. You can have a chair next to you. You can slide the foot up to the shin as an option. You can slide the foot up to the inner thigh, pressing foot against thigh and thigh against foot. There we go. And another option is to grow the tree and maybe let the tree grow branches. You choose where you want your feet, where you want your arms. Maybe it's a windy day and you're flowing in the wind, having fun, not taking yourself too seriously if you fall. And then let's take it back to center. Shake it out. And let's work our tree on the other side. So grounding your left foot into the earth. Turn out the right knee. Maybe this is a great place for you. Maybe this is good for you. Maybe sliding all the way to the inner thigh. Maybe you grow the tree and open the branches, fingers wide. And maybe your tree sways. You choose, have fun, play, work in balance. See how windy you can get it without falling over. And then let's take it all the way back. And lower down. Back to mountain pose, feeling strong and steady. And now we're going to make our way down to the earth. We're going to come straight into Shavasana. So we've done a lot of growth from the ground up into our tree, and now let us melt back into the earth. So come on down. You can make a little pillow with a folded blanket if you'd like. And unwind. Take one foot out to the edge of the mat and then the other. Let your arms be open and wide. Close the eyes. And come back to your sankalpa, that seed that you planted in your mind. Repeat it 3 more times. Watering that seed, allowing it to grow in your life. And imagine yourself resting in cool soil. Almost like you've got roots that are coming down from every point of contact between you and the floor. Your body fully rooted and grounded and supported by the earth. heavy, feeling gravity's pull towards earth. Imagining your favorite place to visit in nature. Let yourself go there. Connect to your senses. What do you see there? What plants or water, or mountains? What do you hear? Birds, wind, waves. What do you feel? Feel the grass, the breeze, or the water. And what do you smell? Vegetation, water, earth. Live into the experience of your favorite place to visit in nature and enjoy for a few more moments. Allow your awareness to return to the space that you are in now, where your body resting on the floor, bed. And as you're ready, bending one knee at a time and rolling to the side. And then inhale, slowly come up. Hands to the heart. And feel gratitude for our precious, beautiful earth and all its life-giving qualities. Let this connection to the earth comfort you, energize you, and renew you. And thank you all so much. Thank you for joining me, and happy Earth Day. I hope you can enjoy a few moments outside and really feel yourself refreshed being outside in the most migraine safe way for you. So grab your glasses, sunglasses, and hat. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.